What's going on, y'all? It's the boy Javon Foster. So it's have been a minute since I made a video. As many of you guys may know, and some that don't, I have moved to the Philippines for a little over a month now. So, I didn't have time to make any videos. I've been, no, definitely still have been trading, trading with my Signal team, my group, and doing things. But once I'm finished trading, I'm usually busy for the day. And not only that, I trade New York session. So in the Philippines, New York session is at night, right? So as we know, the New York session start 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that'll be 8 p.m. In the Philippines. And, I don't even start trading until like 9:30. So usually when I'm finished, I'm tired. Uh, I don't be thinking about making a video. And then the following morning, I'm up thinking about what I'm gonna do, sightseeing, what food I'm gonna try, etc. Right? So, but today I want to talk about how I made over $3,000 trading on sway markets this week. Now, before going to that, I wanted to mention that sway market um, is now offering a funded challenges. Okay, so if you guys are looking for a trustworthy funded broker, right, I definitely recommend tapping in with Sway Market. They are a regulated broker, 100% regulated, trustworthy. Their spreads are favorable, and when you look at the Sway funded challenges, it's a game changer because now you can design your challenge to your liking. You don't want a 10% overall drawdown. Well, you can make it 15%. You don't like certain things, you can add on. You want a lower risk target, a lower trade target. You can do that. You can design it to your liking, and that's something that no other funded broker or program is doing. So I heavily and absolutely recommend you tap in with Sway Market, um, and try out one of their funded challenge. And what I am doing now, I offer my signals 100% free, right? No membership, and I trade live Monday through Friday. That does not mean I take a trade every day, but I look at the chart Monday through Friday and select best setups, right? Like the ones I'm going to go over today. And if you guys are having trouble passing those funded challenges, recommend you comment below I want. I'll reach out to you and have you get added to my Signal group chat, where you can take my trade ideas or even get on the live trading session Monday through Friday with me, right? And take my trade ideas, and I will help you pass your funded challenges. Okay, so today I'm gonna go over how I made over $3,000 this week trading on sway markets or sway charts. Okay, so first I want to talk about is let's go to gold. So there's two trades today, gold and US 30. Yesterday I did destroy UJ, but we're not going to go into that, right? We're going to stick to the last two trades that we took this entire week, Friday in New York session that had made majority of my profit for the week because I have not traded. I lightly traded Monday, but I have not traded Tuesday or Wednesday, and Thursday wasn't the market was a little slow. So today we did call UJ though, but today is truly the only day I can say I really traded, and yesterday a little bit, but you know, and most of my profit came from today. So let's talk about gold. So gold, as we can see, as if you go in a higher time frame, guys, gold has definitely broke through its all-time high over here, which I expect we have some double top here. I knew liquidity was sitting in banks. Was likely going to push price higher. I didn't know if they were going to take it back down. But as you can see, I traded took out that liquidity over there. All right, double top money sitting there, right? Um, but as we can see, gold has absolutely destroyed that all-time high and now creating a new all-time high up there at That is 23, 29.8, right? So, or basically 23.30. So, all right, why did I take this setup, right? So these videos, as you may know, it's not just to show off money and gains. It's education. It's free education, right? So you can see how I trade and why I decided to enter this trade. Maybe there's something I saw that you didn't see, and you can get some value and gem for it, right? So let's see. So has been, I do scalp gold and US 30 and intraday trade, day trade, like the forex pairs, commodity in the sea. I do scalp, except if I see a beautiful setup on a higher time frame, which I did see today for US 30, and we're gonna get into that. So let's dig deep into gold. So one of the main thing that I looked at gold was at the time when I came on the chart, gold was sitting over here, right? So when I looked at gold, what I did was just simply look to the left. Okay, are we at a common structure level? And as you can see at this area, we just left off that structure. So we see price touching here. It dipped a little bit under here, but it reject there. And then we can see have rejection here before we got a breakout. So I see this was a common area of rejection price. So when I saw price rejected here, it was currently sitting up here. I knew we had a potential price movement to the upside. Now, once again, the market is all-time high. I noticed the double top, so there was liquidity there, but still, I was a little uncertain about price pushing to that level until I take notice on the wave pattern, and how price is moving. Now, this high that you see I drew up here, I also took that and looked to the left, and I said, okay, we had created some higher high, breaking over this level at that time. Not only have we did that, right? Um, I look in consideration of the wave pattern. So we have a 5 wave pattern here, right? And then here we have a 3 wave pattern, right? So once I noticed that, the next thing was let's look at the fib retracement. Let's see if this dipped into my hot zone, the 618% to the 78.6% on the fib level. Uh, right? And when I did do this, I measured from this one here. Sorry, just remembering, right? Measure from here. The reason why, because this was the previous low before the break above this structure, right? So I wanted to see if when price retest, where is it retesting? And so as we can see, price did dip, that it did wick into my hot zone and reject. That was, once I saw that, I was like, okay, definitely is confident into the buy. Was more biased for bullish market, right? Not only because, we got to understand gold been bullish this whole basically year since the year started. But, when I say bullish, please understand I am on the 5 minute time frame, so gold can be a little bit bearish, like it was bearish here. But is the overall market bearish? No, it just, on the small time frame, you can have a small bear run. So I want to know where we're going to have a small bear run back to the structure, or we're going to continue to buy. But at this point, I was biased on the bull run, right? As my based on the few analysis I just went over, I figured gold would be uh, bullish, right, and take out these liquidity. Now I did enter, right? Uh, Once I noticed that, so no, I didn't enter yet. So what happened was, as I'm looking at this trade, I did not want to enter, knowing that price can hit an institutional level like here and literally tank back under, right? Because this was like the previous high, and then we had to drop. So I wasn't sure if price was creating lower highs here and it was going to continue, or if we wanted to buy, right? So so I basically had two structures. I had this one. If I see price breaking above this, I would definitely look for the buy. And with this one, if I see price breaking below, I will be looking for the sell. That's all I was doing and waiting for. So as I was waiting, we definitely saw price break out over here on the higher time frame. Not high time, on the 5 minute time frame, breaking this high. All right. But even then, I did not want to take that trade. right? Notice where my entry was at, right? As price broke over there, I wanted to wait for what? A retest of that structure. So once I noticed price had dipped below here, I was trading this live, told my team, hey, we're not looking to get in. I'm gonna wait to see if price is going to push back above this structure and respect this structure here. And that's absolutely what it is. So on this bull candles, engulfing candle here, bullish engulfing candle there, the blue candle, I entered with my team, right? After that, we definitely had a retracement candle again, but we saw that price respect structure. And that's price respect structure, right? We saw price push to the upside and went about 1 to 1, which was our first target. Our first target is always 1 to 1. And it's a nice little feel of this imbalance up here on this side. So that was beautiful. And as price was pushing up, I had to instruct my team to, this was the second target. This was actually the target here. The reason I have this up here because those that held the trade past the second target, but this red line here was around the second target, around this wick here, right? That is where our overall target was to take out this liquidity, and it was a successful trade. It was about 112 pips, I believe, right? Um, and that was shared on my Instagram a few moments ago as well. So if you guys would like to see that, the link to my Instagram page will be in the description below. The link to purchase my course will be below. And if you want to purchase my lifetime signals, will be below as well. But if you would like my course for free and to be in my signals lifetime for free, right? Comment below. I want free course and signal. Okay. And I will comment on the instruction how to receive that. Okay. Nothing, everything is free. Okay. And that's what I did. I took this setup based on that. First target hit, price still pulled back to entry, right? But I didn't have my stop at entry. I did have it at the previous low, opposing to entry. So it never dipped there, and price turned around and went and hit my target. That was a beautiful trade. The next trade that I gave my team was US 30. The trade I like to call it the dirty 30. Right, so US 30, guys, as we see, been, yesterday, was it yesterday or Wednesday or so? I think it was Thursday, have a massive drop. So that's a huge imbalance there. And I noticed that previous structure was here. So I was targeting not just that previous structure, I was targeting the structure over here on the 1 hour, right? Potential rejection could be there, and I just didn't want to be in there at that point. Like I said, I'm not a big swing trader, right? I would swing a US 30 trade because it moved pretty quickly. I'm not a big swing trader. I like to be in and out the market and make my money, go about my day, right? So this trade was very simple. I noticed that I noticed that price created this big drop yesterday. It's called like what, a falling knife or something. Something you don't want to jump into because price can definitely reverse. But if anyone was in this trade, they probably made a ton of money coming down. I wish I was, right? But when I came on the market, I saw that price was exhausted here. And seeing that price was exhausted, the next thing I'll look for is structure reversal, indication. So price came here and it created a lower low here. And as it, candles going up and it came down, it created a higher low here. So, okay. And it's created, highs. That was some point of structure reversal. So then I went to a small time frame, which, no, actually I stayed on the 5 and I think we just zoomed in. So I looked on the 5 minute time frame and I was basically looking at price action. So I noticed that price at this level came down, price spiked up, then came back in this area. And once again, it's still creating higher lows, right? So seeing that price was creating higher lows, once we got this bullish engulfing candle, I had told my team to enter, and the previous low was our stop loss. Now, once again, this was an area of common rejection, and we see, you can see our price hit it multiple times and came back to our original entry. So I did instruct my team if we get a breakout over that area, past these wicks, we will take a second entry, right? And that's absolutely what we did. So not only did we have this first entry, we took a second entry. Trade definitely target one, hit target two, and complete hitting target three. Now, target three was this yellow area, but I held a little bit longer above here, and it was a clean trade. All I was just doing was catching the retracement, you know, the correction. That's all I was doing. Uh, not, it is going against not the overall trend, but it's going over the trend at the moment. The market started to downtrend, as we can see here, right? We see here. But all I was doing just chasing that correction. Price can definitely keep going from here, but it was it's possibility could also turn around from that level as well. So pretty simple day, um, obviously, as well, I did apply my market bandit strategy, which I don't share on this. It's only for those that are in my Signal chat and my Signal group chat, and that be showing up on my live session, right? It's also given in my Forex course, which you can receive for free as well. But when it comes to trading, guys, keep it very simple. A lot of people want to complicated and talk about time and ranges and this and that and blah blah blah. Listen, man, all them stuff, yes, it's knowledgeable, it's good to know, but it's not that important. The basics will make you'll be surprised how much money you can make just understanding trend line, support and resistance, supply and demand, this candlestick and basic candlestick movement, like just reading, but the candlestick tells stories, right? So certain candlestick tells you who's the players in this market, if it's sellers or buyers. As we know, like a doji is like an indecisive candle. So once you understand some basic knowledge, you can make money in this market. Is when you start to overcomplicate it, you start, you start losing with everything when it comes to trading. You must keep it simple. Your risk management, simple. Your trade management, simple. Your trading plan, simple. Like for example, my trading plan, get on the chart at 9:15. I review the chart by 9:15 to like 9:45. The stock market open at 9:30. So I'm in that process. I'm also looking for a trade if something looks really good. But I like to also give the market a breathe after it opens because um, the market pump one direction and open it and complete reverse on you. But at that time, I keep my eye on it, and I just wait for a setup, right? That's part of my trading plan. If it's not in my trading plan, I just don't take it. I don't care what the noise is or what anybody else is. Right? Just keep it very simple, guys. Very simple. Don't overcomplicate trading. Don't think too much. Don't try to know everything. Just keep it simple. That is what my course is on. I simplify everything to the point where you can get on a chart a month later after reviewing and demo trading and start making profit, right? Not saying you still have to work on your psychology, right? But in terms of learning the skill, it's going to be super easy for you because I dumb it down. I dumb it down for everyone so everyone can understand, right? But yeah, guys, this is two trades that I've taken. As you can see, this went for over 2,000 points. This is the two trades about 3,000 points. There's the two trades I've taken that have um, maybe well over 3,000 this week. And I'm going to post that somewhere on the screen, either before or right now, this video, but I'm going to post that and showing the date and showing the profit and my percent in return. Okay. Hope you guys got some value from this video. Once again, you want to be part of my Signal group, see education, all that stuff for free. Click the link, my link below. If you'd like to trade on sway market, right? Sway charts, use my referral link below. If you have any questions, just comment below. You need help with anything, just comment below, and I'm here to help. Peace.